All right. Very good morning to you all. I am Gifty Gansa. I'm the head teacher here at the African Science Academy. Distinguished guests, parents, guardians, trustees and partners, friends of ASA, esteemed staff, and the remarkable class of 2025. Once again, a very good morning to all of you. Right, so today we celebrate not the end of an academic journey, but the launch of a bold new chapter for a truly exceptional group. A celebration to honor change, to honor courage, resilience, academic achievement, and the incredible potential that lies within each and every one of you. Families, thank you for your continued support. Staff, as always, thank you for your unwavering commitment. To our partners and supporters, you welcome. Always grateful for your continued belief in the mission. To our graduates, what a journey it has been. You came to the African Science Academy from 13 different African countries on the 1st of August 2024. Bringing with you not just your dreams and ambitions, but your stories, your cultures, your willingness to be stretched in new ways. Over the year, you've grown, not just as but as leaders, as change makers, as compassionate citizens. You faced challenges, numerous, but you met all of them with so much grace and tenacity. You supported each other. You've lifted each other up. We've seen that all through. And for me, that makes this group very, very unique. You've reminded us all of what is possible when young women are given access, opportunity, and belief. You have been a class unlike any other. In a school devoted to science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, you've shown that STEM is not just another curriculum to follow. It's a mindset. It's a way of thinking. Well done. You've challenged all of us with your questions. And I hope that you're going to take this mindset with you and make it your own. Your achievements have not just been technical. You work within teams through failure, you have adapted, and you celebrated success with humility. This is what makes you not just graduates, but leaders and change makers. And as your head teacher, I'm filled with admiration and hope. Hope because I know the next wave of discoveries, of solutions, and of breakthroughs might very well come from you. And so, Bellatrix, class of 2025, take with you all you've learned from ASA, your curiosity, your resilience, your creativity. The world needs your ideas. It needs your questions. It needs your courage. And thank you for the legacy you leave behind. Thank you for the questions you ask all the time, those who pop into my office. There's so much I'll never forget. Thank you for the passion you sparked in each other. Go forward in confidence. Go forward with purpose. And never stop questioning or dreaming. Congratulations once again. And now to formally open today's proceedings, it is my absolute honor to introduce to all of us here a visionary leader whose dedication to education, innovation, and opportunity lies at the very foundation of the African Science Academy. Dr. Tommy Lube founder of the African Science Academy, and chair of the African Gifted Foundation. Is a distinguished technology entrepreneur, philanthropist, and advocate for educational excellence. There's never a time where Dr. Tom either speaks to me as a head teacher or addresses students without me hearing the word academic excellence. Thank you for constantly reminding us to push through with a vision. Dr. Tom's commitment to empowering young women in science and mathematics continues to transform lives and shape futures across the continent of Africa and globally. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Tom Lubeck to give us a welcome address. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the trustees of the Africa Gifted Foundation, I would like to welcome all of you. By the way, I just added the words academic excellence to my speech because I was told to make sure I had them. A particularly warm welcome to Laura Blanco-Tora, the ESG and Program Director of Excalibur, our keynote speaker, and we're delighted that you could come and make it today. None of what we do here would be possible without the support of our sponsors and partners and supporters. Excalibur is a major partner. We're delighted that they're able to support us. XTX Markets, Bank of America, Takeda, Spectrus, Kosarap, and many others and many individuals have been supporting us over the years. And it's been so important because they believe in the same dream and mission that we believe in. It's incredibly important, and we would like to thank all of you for your support. Before I speak about our amazing students here in front of me, I wish to highlight our incredible team of staff, both inside and outside the classroom, and driving the foundation forwards, and our outstanding leaders, our executive director, Yasmin Al-Jaburi, and our head teacher, Miss Gifty Ganser. So let's have a big round of applause. Okay. And I would also like to thank our parents, guardians, families of our students, and all our volunteers. It is a real pleasure to see you all here today, and I'm delighted that you've entrusted your young women to our care for the year so that they can really unleash their potential and go on and achieve amazing things out in the world. And you too are visionaries in seeing the opportunities that are available to them. So thank you very much, and let's give them a round of applause as well. Now, let me turn my attention to the ASA graduating class of 2025. So here we are, the end of a long year. You are joining an elite group of amazing young women who have passed through the Africa Science Academy. Oh, wait, stop, hold on a second. This is exactly the same speech I did last year. I'm not going to do the same boring speech that I did. No, I'm not going to do it. No, it's okay. No, we're not doing it. We'll do something different. Just the other day, my son Matthew, he said to me, don't do this, you've got to do something different. So I said, okay, we'll do something different. 9 years, we've been running the school now for 9 years. Next year is our 10th anniversary. And every year, it's great, isn't it? Every year I come and I meet the students that are graduating, and every year we have another group of brilliant, fearless young women who are going out there to take on the world. It's astonishing, and you as a group are as amazing as any group that I've seen over the last 9 years. Incredible. 9 years, time passes so quickly, and I was imagining if I had a time machine, I would love to meet all those brilliant, fearless women scientists across the ages who have changed the world. If I could choose with my time machine, I would fly back 1,600 years to Egypt, to Alexandria. There was a woman called Hypatia, the first woman, the first mathematician that we know by name, who did brilliant things. Did you know came out of Africa, from Egypt, from the libraries of Alexandria, a brilliant mathematician, astronomer, philosopher. Her classes were so popular that people would come from all over the Mediterranean, all over, just to sit there and listen to her teach and speak about mathematics and astronomy and philosophy. She was a brilliant, brilliant woman. Remember the name, Hypatia. Hypatia, a brilliant woman, a fearless woman. But I wouldn't stop there. I wouldn't stop there. I would move on. I would move on to the 1800s in my time machine. I would move on to an amazing woman called Ada Lovelace. And I would sit and watch as she wrote the very first ever computer program. She wasn't a computer programmer. She invented computer programming. A brilliant woman, Ada Lovelace. Remember the name. A brilliant woman, a fearless woman. But you know what? I wouldn't stop there. I would take my time machine to the beginning of the 20th century, and I would sit there and watch as a woman called Marie Curie won not one, but 2 Nobel Prizes. The only person, not just the only woman, the only person to have ever won 2 Nobel Prizes in scientific subjects, in chemistry and in physics. And I would be there with my time machine watching her as she achieved that amazing feat. Remember the name, Marie Curie, a brilliant woman, a fearless woman. But I wouldn't stop there, no. I would go on to 1962, to NASA, to the space age, the space race in America, to the West Area Computing Unit, where a group of all black women were computers. They were called computers because they computed. Before computers existed, these women were actual computers. They would do everything by hand. And when John Glenn, the famous astronaut, the first American to orbit the Earth, when he was told the calculations had been done on a digital computer for his trajectory around the world, he said no. He said before he goes, he wants this African-American woman called Katherine Johnson to redo to check the calculations by hand to make sure they were correct. And she did. Remember that name, Katherine Johnson? She checked them by hand. Brilliant woman, a fearless woman. But I wouldn't stop there. If I could choose any moment to come to with my time machine, I would set the dial for the 9th of June 2025, and I would set the location for the graduation ceremony of the Africa Science Academy. And I would come here and I would be face to face with 50 young women scientists, all of whom have the potential to have that impact on the world. I would choose to be here with you right now, right at the start of your journeys, right at the start of your careers, right at the start of the AI age, where the world is going to change and you are going to change it. You will leave the Africa Science Academy and you will go on to do absolutely amazing things. You will change Africa, you will change the world. So if I could choose any time, I would be here with you now. And when you come up on this stage and your names are mentioned, I'm going to remember every one of those names, because you are brilliant women, you are fearless women, and you are going to change the world. Class of 2025, congratulations.
A warm welcome once again to the graduation ceremony of the class of 2025, Bellatrix. My name is Jennifer Mensah, and I am the admin and comms manager at the African Science Academy. And it is my singular honor to present to you today the graduating class in no particular order, really. I will invite our head teacher, Miss Gifty Gansa, who will hand out certificates to the students as an acknowledgement for the work done. It's been tough. 2 years accomplished in 10 months. A round of applause for them. That's no little feat. So starting with a lady all the way from Lesotho, I will welcome Doreen Rathebe. But before she comes back, we have a video to show you about Doreen Rathebe. To work their magic, we'll invite Doreen forward to pick up her certificate of completion. A round of applause for Doreen. She's all the way from Lesotho in the southern part of Africa. From Ethiopia, we have a Jerusalem Gebremlak. From Malawi, we have Success Catherine John. Karen Thomas Chua from Tanzania. Angelina Mayang from South Sudan. Sherry Christella Habimana from Rwanda. Esther Amy Ishimwe Herwa. Divine gifts, Visa. Let's hear it for Divine. Providence, Inyangi. Bella Rebecca Hope. Jessica Sarah Ineza. Fatin Beggar. Albina Iherwi. Nina Ornella Umukundwa. Moving on from Rwanda to Togo. Edith Amana Prenam. Gracia Remain Chenon. Gloria Kibandu Pinamsi. Aso Ido Malaziwe. From Nigeria, we have Divine Mesmachuku Matthew. Tomishewa Perpetual Omoni. Omodele Toluwanimi Thomas. Kenechukwu Nicole Onuchukwu. From Zimbabwe, we have Chantel Nzenda. Lynn Muzengerere. Teiso Mokoena. From Burundi, we have Marie Daniela Nishimwe. Sabrina Roxanne Iradukunda. From Cameroon, we have Rosita Munang. Pauline Mbegi. Jorim Clotilde Chinda Chuonyo. From Kenya, we have Millicent Wanjiru Mugi. Elizabeth Chepchumba Chiboy. From Ghana, we have Madihatu Sulemana. Efua Amanobia Adoyobo. Gloria Ahiadu. Anita Otu.
Abu Efriye. Hannah Osei. Abigail Ama Opo Tobina. Esther Abena Guraba Oredu. Deborah Safwa Ejapon. Angelica Bukari. Jessica Beth Nalekai Opintan. Goodness Asaribediakun. Swabiratu Badim Suguru Abdul Wahab. Khadija Nasara Al Hassan Ligby. Applause for the graduating class. At this point, we have reps from each country, and they have messages for friends, sponsors, partners, and all of us who have made their journey possible. So let's welcome them forward.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. The same people, the same language, the same culture, the same practices. That was my life before I came to African Science Academy. I used to believe that life would be better if everybody thought the same and did the same. But after shifting to a new location that offered so much diversity, I realized that different is good. African Science Academy gave the 50 ladies you see here today a chance to explore Africa through its people. We came here local-minded, but we are living here with international perspectives. The brilliance that you have nurtured us in will shine all across Ethiopia, Lesotho, South Sudan, Malawi, and Tanzania, and it won't stop there. Congratulations, class of 2025. You made it this far.
Here we are after a journey of it will be fine and it will shock you. Well, yet we are stronger and wiser than we were before. This journey was a journey of growth and discovery. We learned to embrace new cultures, we learned different ways of learning, and we found strength in challenges. All these moments, exciting, unexpected, have shaped us into the resilient individuals that we are today. ANC did not just educate us, it empowered us. It taught us to think boldly, to innovate fearlessly, and to take up space with confidence. We live here not just as graduates, but as future leaders to create change. And we cannot thank ASA enough for this opportunity. Thank you.
Okay. I'm truly grateful to African Science Academy for the unforgettable adventures and moments of entertainment that enriched our journey here. From the inspiring visit to the Kwame Nkrumah Museum to the joy of the cinema trip, these experiences taught us that growth extends beyond the classroom. They shaped us into more confident and resilient young ladies who are ready to embrace the world with curiosity and joy. Thank you.
I remember 10 months ago, my mother telling me to repack my suitcase because she thought everything was supposed to be perfect. Because 2 years I was going to the African Science Academy and everything was supposed to be perfect. I never realized that African Science Academy, it really shaped my mother into the excellent woman she was then until I came to African Science Academy. And at African Science Academy, excellence was not just a goal, it was the way we lived. It was in the way we wrote numerous practice papers just before our examinations. It was in the way we prepared for a robotics exhibition months before, and it was in the way that we prepared our presentations with high intentionality. To Bellatrix cohorts, you have made it this far. Congratulations, Makoro Koto Amslope.
Standing before you all today, we all are reminded of the moments that defined our journey here at the African Science Academy. Wise words from our teachers, motherly care and love from our head teacher and members of staff, and spontaneous gist sessions that brightened our day. All these moments nurtured us and redefined what it means to seize the present. When all hopes were lost, hands stretched out to us. Those same hands uplifted us in times of struggle. We received endless support from all over, and all these made us realize that our success isn't just about our progress, but also about uplifting others as we move on. It is for this inspiration and encouragement that I say thank you. Don't see this thank you as just a normal word that we use on a daily. This thank you means that we appreciate your impact on humanity. To our very own Dr. Tom Ilube. Thank you so much for creating a pathway when we reached the dead end. To our head teacher, Ms. Gifty Ganta, and other members of staff, thank you for intentionality, love, and care. To our teachers, thank you for your wise words and also unlocking our full potentials. We never knew we would make it this far. And finally, to the change makers of the next generation, I'm so glad we had the opportunity to grow and share ideas together. Thank you so much for the relationships we've created. See you all at the top. Thank you.
Us, daughters from the debris of the chariots of the gods, and daughters from the chapati hands and Matatu's wild and bright, we stepped into the African Science Academy, dreaming of only getting water that will make us soil. But no, we've been molded into fine clay, ready for the heat of the fire and to carry the water of the seas. We are really, really grateful to Dr. Tom Ilube, our head teachers, the academic and administrative staff, and as well as our fellow mates for being the hands that molded us. Thank you.
The first time the cohort met with Dr. Tom, he told us about what inspired the nickname Butterflies of Dr. Tom, According to him, it was derived from the famous butterfly effect, which said a butterfly flapping its wings in Ghana can cause a hurricane in Japan. Simply put, small actions could lead to massive effects. He told us we're catalysts of these shifts and we're going to change the world. Some of us entered not knowing which career path we were interested in, but we leave having applied to courses in universities we thought we only had the right of dreaming of. In the words of Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, we have learned to never ever accept because we are women as a reason for or not doing anything. Bellatrix class of 2025, as we are living today, we are entering a world that is changing and countries by hands rearranging, and our stories are simply beginning. Thank you.
It is hard to truly articulate and express my gratitude to the African Science Academy and the African Gifted Foundation. Not only did ASA give us an environment where creativity and thought was fostered, it gave us sisterhood and it gave us belief in our own abilities. We leave here today not as just graduates, but as change makers, as people who know that we have potential and are committed to realizing that potential. We promise that as we step out today and walk into the chapters of our new lives, we try to shine as bright as the Bellatrix star itself. Thank you to Dr. Tom, to the African Gifted Foundation, to our trustees, to our donors, to our sponsors, to our parents, and to everyone who helped us along our journey. Thanks most especially to our teachers who were patient with us when we struggled with the body's wavelength and feather mechanics and Wilcoxon rank some tables. You never gave up on us, and you were patient, and you invited us for RAG, and we didn't come, but you forced us to come, so thank you. And to my 49 sisters, as we remember to thank everyone, don't remember to thank yourselves, because we did it. We had help along the way, but don't ever forget that you put your fear, and you walked in your shoes, and you made it this far. Thank you.
Three happy cheers for the class of 2025. Hip, 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 hooray! Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. Well done. So we'll go on to listen to some Goodwill messages from parents and alumni who couldn't be here physically. They have sent their warmest thoughts across, and I'll invite the tech team to now play the videos from parents and alumni. Okay, so to go on, we'll invite two of our students who have penned down something beautiful by the names of Swabiratu and Chantel. Swabira is from Ghana, Chantel is from Zimbabwe, and they are one of the few poets we have in the cohort. A round of applause for them.
Welcome to a place where dreamers do not sleep, where vision stays wide-eyed and ambitions runs deep.
Welcome to a place where young women rise, not in whispers, but in bold language of science and change.
This is where the ground beneath tests the weight of their resilience. The walls echoes with their perseverance, and the ceiling leans in and whispers, "Let's see what she is made of."
She's molded not into what society expects, but into a version she never dreamed she could become. She's forged into an agent of change, the rising hope of Africa.
She stands eyes open in a world that calls her education a privilege. She stands heart steady in a society that tries to relegate her to the shadows, behind the curtains, muted.
This is not a story from the past, nor folklore from my village. This is reality happening now across Africa. And yet, in this room, in this hall, in this space, she's believed, nurtured, and seen.
By the hands that chose to trust her, and by the voices that saw infinite potentials in her flames.
In this place, we were taught that a woman's trajectory is not determined by her circumstances, but by rather her determination to rise and succeed.
This is not the end. This is not even the beginning of the end.
This is where you start, where courage takes shape, where knowledge becomes power, where every maybe turns into I will.
The African Science Academy. I stepped in with trembling feet, but the fire in my heart refused to snooze. With books in my hands and dreams in my bones, I came searching for knowledge to make it my own.
This is where the spark begins, where equation shapes the future, and science is our declaration that indeed brilliance blooms in African soil.
Here we don't just study, we evolve. Each theorem we solve is a layer we shed. Caterpillars crawling into classrooms, butterflies flying out with code in their head.
They taught us that physics isn't just motion, it's momentum, and we have it. Math isn't just numbers, it's revolution. We calculate, change, and then craft it.
We are daughters of legacy, nurtured in labs where molecules meet meaning, where wires carry not just current, but courage.
We are not waiting to be chosen. We are choosing ourselves.
Not just future scientists,
but present brilliance.
Not maybe one day,
but now, right here in Africans' hearts.
The spark is real.
And we are lit. So when they ask who we are,
we say, we are growth, we are grit, we are the formula and the fire.
Scholars, sisters, and builders of empire.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the African Science Academy, and we are the transformed.
Thank you.
Indeed, they are the transformed class of 2025. Another round of applause for them. Next, we'll take some remarks from our partner. Our partner is Laura Blanco Toro. She's the ESG director at Excalibur Smart Mapping and also the program director of Excalibur Foundation. Let's welcome her with a round of applause.
Good morning, everyone. So before I start, I want to say, both on a professional and a personal note, I am so happy to be here today. I am really moved by everything that is happening today, and I already shed a few tears. So please allow me to get emotional if I do. So good morning to the entire African Science Academy community. Teachers, mentors, families, partners, African Gifted Foundation, and most of all, the class of 2025. It's a true privilege to be here today on behalf of Excalibur Smart Mapping and Excalibur Foundation, standing among young women whose talent, ambition, and resilience are already reshaping the future of science and technology across Africa and beyond. When you chose to pursue STEM, you made a bold decision. You chose complexity, challenge, and to step into spaces where young women are still too often underrepresented. And you did so with excellence. In a world where women make up just 35% of students in STEM fields globally, your presence here is very powerful. It answers the question, who gets to solve the world's greatest challenges? And you've answered, we do. So graduating from one of the continent's leading science academies is more than a personal achievement. It's a collective signal. You are changing the narrative. You're not just graduates today. You are future engineers, mathematicians, coders, scientists, innovators, and leaders. Your brilliance, your work, and your voice matter. As NASA mathematician Katherine Johnson once said, girls are capable of doing everything that men are capable of doing, and sometimes they have to do it even better. And you already have. Today we celebrate your graduation, but make no mistake, this is just the beginning of your next chapter. As you prepare to begin your university journey, you'll encounter new systems, unfamiliar environments, and rising expectations. Some days, let me tell you this by experience, will feel exhilarating, and others may be overwhelming. But remember this, you've already proven your strength. Your determination and your resilience have brought you here, and they will take you even further. Let's also not forget you survived A-levels. And that alone speaks volumes. I also did A-levels. So no, not an easy thing for sure. If you can get through those, you can handle just about anything. Whether it's exams, figuring out how to not lose your dorm keys, or finding your way around campus. I'm sure you'll be great at that too. But in all seriousness, the world needs you urgently. UNESCO estimates that by 2030, Africa will require over 2.5 million more scientists, engineers, and innovators to meet its development goals. That's not just a workforce gap, it's a leadership gap. And you are the future leaders ready to fill it. The challenges ahead, climate change, energy transition, digital transformation, are vast. But so is your capacity. So let your curiosity guide you. Trust your instincts. And when the world feels uncertain, return to what you know, that your ideas and your presence belong in every room you walk into. At Excalibur Smart Mapping, we're proud to operate at the intersection of geoscience, sustainability, and innovation. And our partnership with African Science Academy through the African Gifted Foundation began in 2024 and is rooted in a deep belief in the potential of young women in STEM. Through our renewed 3-year partnership, including mentoring, internships, and scholarships, we're committed to supporting your growth and your leadership. And on a personal note, I'm thrilled to share that 5 exceptional ASA students began their summer internships with us last week. And the team is already very inspired by their energy and their passion. And I understand that feeling very well. After a year of mentoring one of your peers, I don't know if Esther is here. Hi. We're meeting in person today for the first time. So I've witnessed firsthand the drive, the curiosity, and the talent that you all bring. It has been an immersing, rewarding journey for me too. So now, speaking of journeys, I'd like to leave you with a few rules to live by, inspired by the mapping, the airborne geophysics flying we do, and the way we work at Excalibur Smart Mapping. And I believe they're quite relevant to today as well. So number 1, learn, understand, and do. Before you take off, whether in a project, preparation is power. Number 2, inspect before you act. Like a pilot checking with the aircraft, always check your intentions and your resources before jumping in. It sets the stage for success. Number 3, monitor your fuel. Don't let your energy run dry. Take breaks, refuel when you need to, and remember that rest is productive. We don't want to be staying until 3 a.m. in the morning doing our courseworks. Number 4, unsafe equals stop and intervene. If something feels off, take a pause. Trust your instincts and speak up if you need to. Number 5, prepare for turbulence. Life will throw you surprises your way. You can't always control them, but you definitely can be ready with backup plans, calm, and perspective. And number 6, wear your PPE. Your personal protective equipment can be your values, your support systems, or your mental well-being practices. Keep them very safe. Remember, the journey is as important as the destination. And when turbulence comes in, you've already what you need to fly through it. Our partnership with African Science Academy is really about justice and about strategy, because a future without women is incomplete. The world doesn't just need more STEM professionals. It needs you with your insight, your creativity, and your leadership. So before I close, I would like to share a few heartfelt thank yous. So to African Gifted Foundation, Tom, Yasemin, Victoria, rest of the team, thank you for making this possible and trusting us in the journey. To the educators, teachers, thank you for turning curiosity into capability. To the families, the guardians, the tutors, thank you for the sacrifices and the steadfast support that brought these young women into this very today moment. And of course, to the class of 2025, thank you for reminding us what's possible when brilliance meets opportunity. To quote, and I apologize for the pronunciation, Wangari Maathai, the first African woman to win the Nobel Peace Prize, you cannot protect the environment unless you empower people. You cannot empower people unless you educate them. So your education or academic excellence is power. Use it to open doors, lift others, and ask the questions that matter. Be bold, be kind, and never shrink yourself to fit into a space that wasn't built with you in mind. Instead, go build your own. So congratulations, class of 2025. The future is yours.
Thank you very much, Laura. Next, we'll invite the British High Commissioner, Her Excellency Mrs. Harriet Thompson, to give us her remarks. A round of applause for her.
Thank you very much. This is going to be remarks, not a speech, because you have had so many words of wisdom already from so many inspiring people. And the most inspiring for me so far have been the words from all of you as you stood up here on stage. Fantastic. Thank you very much for that. Huge thanks to Tom, to the Africa Gifted Foundation, to the incredible staff led by Miss Gifty of the Africa Science Academy, to the families, the parents, the support network who have got these young women to this fantastic place today. Congratulations and thank you to all of you as well. We saw quite what this means to some of the families on the wonderful remarks just now, but you can see how important it is to all of those people. But most importantly, thank you to the Bellatrix class of 2025. Thank you, first of all, for having me here today, because I've started my week now with a burst of energy. The way that you congratulate each other, that you're so proud of what each other has achieved, it's inspiring for me. Even
the sun will rise from east to west. The sun will shine all around. From leaves to birds, change comes from SA. We live, we love to impact Africa. We live proud to be change makers and groundbreakers for a future. We must work today, forever steady on this road. We live purpose to be change makers and groundbreakers for a future. We must work today, forever steady on this road. Resilient, confident, excellence is what we are, ambitious, empowered. Ladies of integrity, the butterfly of Dr. Tom, forever we shall fly. Resilient, confident, excellence is what we are, ambitious, empowered. Ladies of integrity, the butterfly of Dr. Tom, forever we shall fly. We live purpose to be change makers and groundbreakers for a future. We must work today, forever steady on this road. Thank you. You may take your seats.
the founder of the African Science Academy, Dr. Tom Ilube, distinguished guests, Board of Trustees, the headmistress, cherished parents, esteemed staff members, beloved colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Teso Lihlogonolo Mkwena, the head prefect of the Bellatrix class of 2025, an aspiring physicist in quantum mechanics. Walking through the gates of ASA for the first time, I felt excitement and uncertainty, unaware that my time here would provide everything I ever wished for. The African Science Academy is like a second home, for one cannot leave ASA without loving it, being inspired by it, learning from it, or at least being changed by it. In Zimbabwe, we eat lemons with salt to enhance sweetness. And my experience here has echoed that sentiment. The responsibilities I embraced became invaluable lessons in resilience, adaptability, and teamwork. Our journey here has beautifully embodied the spirit of Ubuntu, expressed in my mother language as Munu Munu Navanu, meaning a person is a person because of other people. Today, I am deeply honored to stand before you as the head prefect, a role made possible by those who recognize the potential with me and my colleagues. I want to take a moment to thank our generous sponsors for their unwavering support. We are grateful to be amongst the future leaders in this room. Thank you for turning our dreams into reality and paving the way for us to make impact in Africa and beyond. To Ms. Gansam, thank you for being patient and strong for us. Thank you for bringing joy and laughter when we needed it the most. Throughout this accelerated course, our teachers were more than mentors. They were our biggest cheerleaders. We would like to thank you. They always challenged us to be open-minded and reminded us that intellect is not about only excellence, but about compassion. Being given admission was about ambition, independence, and intellect, but our journey at African Science Academy truly embodied determination and growth. There were late nights with assignments, problem solving, but also laughter echoed through the halls. We discovered how similar we are in all our different cultures through shared meals, dance classes, and all more. Throughout the sleepless nights during robotics club, AI and engineering, dance club, and sports adventures, you have truly shown your excellence. As we take the next step to our future, let us wield and prestige that we have as the graduate of the African Science Academy. We are the stars amongst the constellations because we journeyed through failure, perseverance, and joy together. In my native language, we say makorokoto, which translates to congratulations. The response being the celebration is for us all. Because this success is not ours only. It belongs to the impact that awaits us in Africa and beyond. Bellatrix class of 2025, makorokoto, congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we celebrate 10 months of growth, adventures, and friendship. And we would love for each and every one of you to join us as we cherish every bit of our moments together here at the African Science Academy.
Would like to take a moment to unveil the Bellatrix class of 2025 yearbook.
Thank you very much, Rosita and Tayso. A round of applause for them. Okay. Is it even an ASA event if you don't hear some music? No. So we'll invite the singing group from ASA to give us a melodious, very melodious song. A round of applause for them.
I messed up tonight. I lost another fight, lost to myself, but I'll just start again. I keep falling down, I keep on hitting the ground. I always get up now, see what's next. I'm just flying, they fall down and get up. Nobody loves me without getting it wrong. I won't give up, no, I won't give in till I reach the end. Then I'll start again. No, I won't leave. I wanna try everything. I wanna try even though I could fail. I won't give up, no, I won't give in till I reach the end. Then I'll start again. No, I won't leave. I wanna try everything. I wanna try even though I could fail. Oh, 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 oh. Try everything. Oh, 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 oh. Try everything. Oh, 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 oh. Try everything. Oh, 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 oh. Look how far you've come. You feel down my love. Baby, you've done enough to get it right. Don't beat yourself up. No need to run so fast. Sometimes we come last, but we did our best. I won't give up, no, I won't give in till I reach the end. Then I'll start again. No, I won't leave. I wanna try everything. I wanna try even though I could fail. I won't give up, no, I won't give in till I reach the end. Then I'll start again. No, I won't leave. I wanna try everything. I wanna try even though I could fail. I keep on making those new mistakes. I keep on making them every day. Those new mistakes. Try everything. Try everything. Try everything. Try everything.
Another round of applause for them. Very appropriate song. They have tried and persevered, and here they are today, their final day at the African Science Academy. Up next, we will be presenting some awards to our students. All our students are amazing. They are all brilliant. But of course, we have a few who have distinguished themselves. And for that, they will be receiving some awards. To help us with the first set of awards, I will call on our AGF trustee, Ms. Abna Ajiman, to help us. Okay, so our first award is the best student in A-level mathematics. This student has consistently topped her mathematics class. And in typical ASA fashion, we have a triple tie. So our awardees are Nina Onela Umukunda, Aso Ido Malaziwe, Bella Rebecca Hope, Our next category is the best student in A-level further math. They took the math further. This student achieved 100% on her CIE October Pure Math exam and went on to achieve the top mark in further math. Once again, we have a tie. And our first awardee is Edith Prenam Amana. Aso Ido Malaziwe. Best student in A-level physics. This student has throughout the program shown great determination and worked very hard to consistently be at the top in physics. Again, a tie. Fortunate Angson. Efwa Amanobia Adoyobo. Overall best student in academics. This student was always in one of the top positions for math, further math, and physics, demonstrating ultimate academic excellence in all three subjects. Aso Ido Malaziwe. Outstanding Development Award. This student has grown into a top achiever with a gradual but steady improvement throughout the academic year. Fortunate Anson. All-round student award. This student works hard, performs well academically, is a great ambassador, gets on well with her peers and staff, and is able to diversify and be successful in whatever situation she finds herself. Marie Daniela Nishimwe. Fun fact, it's a triple tie. Aso Ido Malaziwe. Nam Edith Amana. Thank you very much, Miss Abna Ajiman. We invite the head teacher of the African Science Academy to do the final set of awards. Most disciplined student, or I should say students of the year. These students understand and abide by rules and can clearly lead others to do same. Gloria Kibandu Kinamti. Gracia Remain Chegnon. Tomishewa Perpetual Ogeni. Award. These students faced a number of challenges but always remain positive and focused while pushing to succeed. So some of our students who are picking up lots of awards actually started out and had to persevere to get where they are now. Aso Ido Malaziwe. Fun fact. Category Deborah Safwa Ajepon. ASA Ambassador Award. This student can confidently represent ASA anywhere with her inquisitive nature and confident poise. 2 winners. Efwa Amanobia Adoyobo. Malemisa Doreen Rathebe. Exceptional Dedication Award. This student applied herself 100% to everything she does, whether caring for her mates or their duties in the ASA community. Edith Prena Mamana. ASA Excellence Award. This student has shown outstanding performance academically and in extracurricular activities. Efwa Manobia Adoyobo. ASA Award for Integrity. This student knows how to stand up for what is right. Fatin Beggar. Thank you, Ms. Yasmin. And now a round of applause for the entire class of 2025. All too soon, we'll be moving to the favorite part of the program, which is the reception. I know everyone is eager to get out there. But before we do that, I will call on our founder once again to give us the closing remarks.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's have a round of applause. Well done. Congratulations. And thank you to everyone that's made this day so special. It really means a lot to see everyone here to celebrate with the young women who are going off into the world to make such a difference. Once again, I leave here excited, inspired, and just wondering if you can do this in 10 months. What are you going to achieve in 10 years? Can you imagine? It's going to be incredible. So congratulations to all of you. Congratulations to everything you've done, everything you've achieved, everything you are going to go on and achieve. And I'm so honored to be here with you. Thank you so much. And thank you everyone for coming.
Thank you all so much. So we're going to do some photographs. Understand we need to do some here. So we'll have all the graduates coming up here and we'll have our founder and our dignitaries joining. And then there will be a series of photos out there which Jennifer will guide us through. Thank you.
We move more to the side. There's more space here. Tech team, can we have the ASA logo up? Thank you. We'll now invite our founder, head teacher, executive director, Ms. Abna Jiman, and our dignitaries, the British High Commissioner, Laura from Excalibur, Matthew, David, please join us. One more chair.